Hi there, my name is John Stevens, pastor of Zion Lutheran Church in Oregon City, Oregon, and we're part of the ELCA, and welcome to the Dollar Store Children's Sermons, where we take a look at the lectionary text and we tie them to an item from the Dollar Tree. This is for either the 7th Sunday of Easter or Ascension. You can either texts, which is either John 17, 1-11, or Luke 24, 44 through 53. And the theme I'm going with, and both of these I see this theme kind of interwoven within them, is this idea of being witnesses of Jesus, that we witness God's love, that we witness these things, that we see God in action. And this is where I'm going at. I'm like, we're a witness of God's love and of Jesus, and when people see us, they see Jesus. They see the body of Christ. We are to be that body in the world. And as the promise of the Advocate, where we look at other texts and last week and things like this, where we are Christ's body in the world. And in I believe it's the 7th Sunday of Easter text, where it says, all mine are yours, and yours are mine, and I have been glorified in them. And the sense that I had a professor at Lutheran Bible Institute when I was studying back there, Mark Gravrock, that called the Trinity the Holy Cheeseburger. And the reason why is because when he would use this text, looking at I'm in me, and me in them, and them in me, and you in them, and he'd be drawing this stuff, and it ends up looking like some weird hamburger. But this idea at this John text that Jesus includes us in the promise that we are together in God's promise, and it's something you probably don't want to really go into in the children's sermon, but this idea, again, that we are witnesses of God, and when people see us and see our love, we become witnesses. And witnesses all mean about what we see and what is seen. And so ideas for children's sermon, the ideas for the items. I've got 3 items for these texts. The first is a big pair of glasses, because it's silly. And this idea of being able to see, and that God gives us new lenses to witness God's love in the world, and that we see that through Jesus, and people see that love through us, and we look at the world through a new set of eyes, a new set of lenses, and that's we look at the world as Jesus looks at the world, through love and through grace. That's the first one. Second thing I'm looking at are things that we say, did you see that? Did you see that? Did you witness that? And when we witness something, we see it. It's like, did you see God's love? Did you see how God is acting? And those things that happen in our midst, bread and wine, as people come together through communion. Did you see that? We became the body of Christ. And so the other 2 items I'm looking at, one is they're surprise greetings, and they're whack-a-pack. And the only thing that I'm kind of iffy about using this is to get them to work, you have to smack them, and then they expand. But they are cool. They're in the birthday aisle. They expand, and then you open it up, and there's a prize inside. They're self-inflating balloons. There's stuff in here. I mean, this could be a Pentecost thing if possible. But I'm trying to work on how you'd actually work out the smacking, because there's a sense of violence in there that I don't know. But they're cool. So if you can work that around there, but the idea that it's just a surprise. I mean, and perhaps I haven't played around with it. Perhaps when you can press in, but I think it's pretty much a smack. You smack the pack, and you watch and wait, and then it inflates before your eyes. It's a surprise. Did you see that? And so that you can do it without tying it into like, oh, God inflates us, but that just it's a weird thing, and you've got it there, and you bam, and did you see that? The balloon inflated itself, and talking about being a witness to the world. The other is, have you ever seen a chicken fly? And so I've got these chicken flings, and they fly far, and you could actually have fun with them. I mean, if you wanted to shoot it all the way down the aisle of the church. Did you see that? All to drive home the idea of being a witness. And what are we, they flip there and say, okay, that's one way that we are a witness. Other ways that we can be a witness is that we can witness God's love. What some of the ways that we witness God's love in the world? And what are ways that the world can witness God's love through us? If God is, if we are to be witnesses, if we are to be examples of God's love, if we are going to be tied together and Christ is with us. So those are some lots of directions, lots of springboards to get you thinking in your children's sermon. As always, I'm so glad you stopped by, and I hope you have a great week. And I'd love to hear about what you do with this text. Have a great week.